गाइस वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल किड्स 28। आज हम लोग अल्फ़ाबेट लेटर A to Z और उनसे बनने वाले वर्ड्स सीखने वाले हैं। तो आपको अल्फ़ाबेट A to Z से बहुत सारे वर्ड्स बनाने को मिलेंगे, पढ़ने को मिलेंगे। तो चलिए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। आप लोग प्लीज़ मेरी वीडियो को पूरा वॉच करिए। ए, कैपिटल ए, स्मॉल ए। कैपिटल ए से ए फॉर एरोप्लेन, ए एप्पल, ए फॉर एरो, ए फॉर एंट, A for X, A for app, A for art, A for ask, A for arm, A for actor। ये है कैपिटल बी, स्मॉल बी। कैपिटल बी फॉर बुक, B for ball, B for boat, B for balloon, B for bag, BELL bell, BABY baby, BAT bat, BANA banana और beer। C for स्मॉल, कैपिटल सी है और ये स्मॉल सी है। सी फॉर कैट, सी फॉर कैट। सी फॉर कार, सी फॉर कैट, सी फॉर केक, सी फॉर काउ। सी फॉर कोट, सी फॉर कॉम्ब, सी फॉर कैरट, सी फॉर कैम्प, सी फॉर कार्ड, सी फॉर कैंडल। फिर है डी, कैपिटल डी, स्मॉल डी। डी फॉर डक, डी फॉर डॉग, डी फॉर ड्रम, डी फॉर डियर। डी फॉर डोर, D for desk, D for date, D for drink, D for down, D for dark। ये कैपिटल ई है और स्मॉल ई है। E for egg, E for eye, E for eagle, E for earth, E for elbow, E for eight, E for engine, E for elephant, E for emu, E for English। F, ये कैपिटल F है, स्मॉल F है। F for fish, F for frog, F for fruit, F for fire, F for fly, F for fox, F for face, F for fire, F for flag, F for fear। कैपिटल G, स्मॉल G। G for girl, G for God, G for gift, G for guitar, G for gold, G for glass, G for grass, G for guava, G for game, G for green। H, कैपिटल H, स्मॉल H। H for hen, H for house, H for hat, H for hat। H for hand, H for horn, H for hair, H for heart, H for human, H for helicopter। I, capital I, small I। I for igloo, I for ink pot, I for ice cream, I for insect। I for India, I for idea, I for injection, I for internet, I for Iceland, I for iron। Capital J, small j। J for joker, J for jam, J for juice, J for jeans। J for jar, J for jug, J for jump, J for jelly, for jeep, J for jack। Capital K, small k। K for king, K for kettle, K for key, K for kiwi। K for kid, K for kite, K for kick, K for kitten, K for kitchen, K for kangaroo। L, L for small, capital A, small l। Capital L, small l। L for lotus, L for lamp, for lion, L for lock। L for leg, L for leaf, L for leaf, L for lamb, L for lemon, L for lizard। Capital M, small m। M for mango, M for monkey, M for money, M for mouse। M for map, M for milk, M for mask, for moon, M for magic, M for market। Capital N, small n। N for nest, N for nut, N for neck, N for newspaper। N for nail, N for night, N for neat, N for needle, N for nine, N for new। Capital O, small o। O for onion, O for orange, O for owl, O for ostrich। O for ox, O for oil, O for open, O for office, O for ocean, O for order। Capital P, small p। P for pencil, P for plate, P for pea, P for parrot। P for potato, pear, P for potato, P for puppy, P for pillow, P for pant, P for police। Capital Q, small q। Q for queen, Q for quail, Q for quill, Q for quilt, Q for quiz, Q for quick, Q for quiet, Q for cure, Q for quality, Q for question। Capital R, small r। R for rose, R for ring, R for rabbit, R for rainbow। R for roof, R for room, R for reed, R for river, R for race, R for ruler। Capital S, small s. S for star, S for swan, S for sheep, S for snack, S for soap, S for shoes, S for sweet, S for small, S for sing, S for sand. Capital T, small t. T for tree, T for tiger, T for truck, T for train. T for time, T for toffee, T for torch, T for table, T for tomato, T for teacher. Capital U, small u. U for unicorn, U for umbrella, U for uniform, U for utensil, U for ugly, U for unity, U for uncle, U for umpire, U for urgent, U for under. Capital V, small v. V for violin, V for vase, V for vulture, V for vegetable, V for van, V for voice, V for vowel, V for vitamin, V for violet, V for village. W, small capital W, small w for watch. W for watch, W for wheel, W for well, W for wolf, W for well, W for wall, W for water, W for wood, W for woman, W for window. Small x, capital X, small x. X for Xmas tree, X for X-ray, X for Xerox, X for xylophone, X for exotics, exilum, X for exhibits, exrix, exnon, exzone, X for Y, capital Y, small y. Y for yarn, Y for yak, Y for yacht, Y for yoke, Y for ear, Y for young, Y for yellow, Y for yarn, Y for yo-yo, Y for yash. Z for capital Z, small z. Z for zoo, Z for zip, Z for zebra, Z for zero, Z for zinc, Z for zeal, Z for zone, Z for zoom, Z for zoology, Z for zigzag. आई होप आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो मेरी वीडियो को प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें. थैंक यू. बाय बाय फॉर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो.